Picture this. In a remote African tribe, girls begin a unique coming-of-age ritual at just 10 years old, something completely different from what we're used to. This culture might surprise or even shock you, but it's not just about strange customs. For these people, these rituals are all about life, dignity, and identity. They're about respect, responsibility, and survival. In this community, growing up isn't just about getting older, it's about connecting deeply with the tribe's history and future. Today, we're going to take you on a journey into this world to understand why these traditions exist and what they truly mean. This isn't just some random story, it's a legacy passed down through generations, shaping the lives of everyone in the tribe. We know this might be hard to wrap your head around, but we ask that you approach it with an open mind and respect. Behind every culture, there's wisdom, even if it seems strange or difficult for us to understand. These traditions give people incredible courage and a sense of pride and belonging. We're not here to judge, but to give you a glimpse into the lives of real people. Through this, we hope you'll gain a deeper understanding of what cultural differences really mean and learn what it takes to truly respect and appreciate a culture that's different from your own. In this tribe, when women get married, they crawl into their husband's room. They move slowly, with humility. Men, on the other hand, can marry multiple wives, 3, sometimes more. This is the Himba tribe, from Namibia in Africa, an ancient culture that's slowly disappearing. They're one of the last tribes in Africa to live traditionally, choosing to stay hidden in the jungle, in Namibia's untouched wilderness. Because there are more women than men, polygamy is common here. When a man is ready to marry, the chief gathers the women, and the men pick who they want. Once a Himba woman marries, she often goes topless, spending her time dancing and celebrating. They don't wear shoes, only metal jewelry on their legs, from their ankles to their knees. They call the right foot the father's foot and the left foot the mother's foot. They have their own standards of beauty, and women can marry as soon as they have their first period. They look eagerly at the men coming, hoping to be chosen. Once the men arrive, the women try hard to get picked. But it's not that easy. The ones who don't get chosen try to stop him, hoping he'll change his mind and pick them. The Himba tribe has a very uneven gender ratio. For every 6 women, 5 won't get married or have children. The tribe's population is under 20,000, and while they've lost their matrilineal system, their way of life remains largely the same. Many Himba boys die young due to a genetic condition, so the gender imbalance is extreme, about 1 man for every 11 women. The Himba people are quite open about relationships. Unmarried women can have lovers, and children born before marriage belong to the father's family. When a man picks a bride, there's no grand wedding or expensive dowry. The man simply buys shoes for the woman he wants, and once she puts them on, she's considered married. Their houses are simple, made from grass and mud, with doors built from wooden sticks. On the wedding day, the bride paints herself with red clay and often goes topless, covering her body with a mix of red stone powder and cream, and wrapping her hair in it too. The Himba people are always covered in red because the red stone powder is rare and must be gathered from faraway mountains. They crush the stone, mix it with water and cow fat, and it lasts for a week. They do this to protect their skin from the sun and to keep bugs away. Because of water scarcity, Himba women never bathe, and they stay covered in the red clay, which gives them a distinct smell. But this scent actually attracts the men. Some men are strong enough to marry 3 or 4 wives, or even more. But because women are treated as less important, the girls always dress their best, waiting for their husbands to arrive. When they enter the wedding room, they crawl in, as a sign of respect for their husbands and as part of their culture. Once inside, they stay quiet, waiting for their husbands. Here, the men's roles are different, and they don't do much of the work. In this community, women who wish to enhance their appearance darken their lips. They believe that darker lips make them more attractive and help them find a compatible partner. If a woman does not darken her lips, it may be harder for her to find a husband, and she may be seen as less desirable. This practice is part of an age-old tradition among the Fulani people. The Fulani are an ethnic group with roots in both North Africa and Sudan. As of 2019, over 20 million Fulani people live across West and Central Africa. Women here place a strong emphasis on their appearance, spending time each day on grooming and dressing. When women reach adulthood, many choose to darken their lips, believing that fuller, darker lips enhance their beauty. This tradition, while significant, involves a unique procedure. The young girl in front of us is about to undergo this procedure. The pigment used is derived from local plants, and the tool used to apply it is made from thorns. Before starting, the artist applies the black pigment to her lips, including her gums. Then, the artist carefully pierces her lips with the thorn tool. There are no protective measures or anesthesia, so the girl has to endure some discomfort. Some girls may feel faint during the procedure or experience mild infections due to hygiene concerns. At times, the girl may feel discomfort, and tears may flow. To support blood circulation, the artist gently taps her chest. The entire procedure takes about 30 minutes. Afterward, the artist cools her down with water to help her recover. By this time, her lips will be swollen and fuller. Before she has time to adjust, the artist quickly applies more pigmento, ensure it absorbs for lasting color. The procedure can be intense, and it may be unsettling to observe. Once the procedure is completed, the girl returns to her community, where other women celebrate with her. This lip-darkening tradition has been passed down for generations. Every woman in the tribe undergoes it. For the men in the tribe, girls with fuller, darker lips are considered more attractive. In this community, when women start their period, they take part in an important tradition. It's a process that's been passed down through generations. And even though it can be challenging, the women accept it as part of their culture. One part of the ritual involves going to a designated place for a special cleansing ceremony. This practice is believed to help women restore balance. During the ceremony, the elders pour cold water over the woman's head, a gesture meant to clear away negative energy. Though the cold water is uncomfortable, the women view it as an essential part of the tradition. After the ceremony, they drink herbal remedies, which are thought to support their well-being. The herbs might taste strong, but the women endure it to complete the ritual. While the process may not be easy, it's a key part of maintaining harmony within the community. Once it's over, the women feel more balanced both physically and mentally. If the symptoms last longer than expected, extra care and support are provided to help them recover faster. Every woman in this community takes part in this practice, regardless of age. It's a tradition that has been observed for hundreds of years and continues to be honored today. As they grow, girls also go through rites of passage, like having a couple of teeth removed, which symbolizes their transition into adulthood. There's no anesthesia or protection, but they are supported by their family and community. Before marriage, girls also participate in a ritual called ceremonial binding, where their fathers place an iron ring on their feet, marking their entry into adulthood. The girls usually feel proud and excited, viewing it as an important milestone in their journey. This tradition signals their readiness for adult responsibilities. This is the Dasanasi tribe in Africa. In this community, women hold a different social role compared to men. Men can have more than one wife. When girls turn 10, they begin a tradition of wearing iron rings on their feet. The father places the rings, and they gradually add more as the girl grows older. To make the rings smooth, the girls rub them in the sand. This practice is believed to make them more attractive to the men in the tribe. Once the rings are set, the girls go through an important rite of passage. Part of this involves the removal of 2 lower teeth using a specially crafted tool. The girl lies down calmly while the ceremony takes place. There is no pain relief, so the girl has to endure some discomfort. It's a long-standing tradition, though it's a tough experience for the girls. Afterward, the tribe celebrates the girl's passage into adulthood. The father then keeps the extracted teeth in a special place. Girls who complete this ritual are considered ready for marriage. When the girls are old enough, their fathers prepare them for marriage. It's a key part of their traditions, and the girls approach it positively. Both the girls and their families follow these traditions with respect. While the process can be challenging, the girls know it's an important part of their cultural journey. In a remote part of Africa, there exists a unique tradition among a tribe called the Bena people. In this culture, the process of courtship is very different from what many people are used to. Here, women don't have the same social standing as men. To find a suitable husband, women participate in a courtship ritual that is deeply rooted in their culture. During this ritual, women are expected to demonstrate strength and resilience in a way that is seen as a form of bonding with potential partners. The women adorn themselves in colorful attire and often decorate their hair with red clay to make a striking appearance. At the start of the ritual, elders of the tribe distribute long, slender sticks, which are used by the men as part of the ceremony. These sticks are symbolic, representing the connection between the man and woman. The women then present the sticks to the men they are interested in, asking them to use the sticks in a light-hearted demonstration of affection. The number of strikes and the manner in which they are given are seen as a sign of interest, with more strikes symbolizing stronger affection. If the man does not show interest or strikes lightly, it is taken as a sign that he may not be as captivated by her. As the ceremony continues, the women play and sing together, creating a joyful and lively atmosphere. It's not about pain, but rather about celebrating strength and resilience in the face of tradition. The marks left on the women are seen as symbols of beauty and charm, with each one telling a story of her bravery and place in the community. For the women, these traditions carry a sense of pride because they reflect their commitment to their culture and to the men they love. In this community, marks from the ceremony are regarded as signs of beauty and strength. Marriage customs in the tribe are also different. The bride's family is expected to provide a dowry, which often includes livestock, as a gesture of goodwill and respect. In the end, while the practice might seem unusual to outsiders, it is an important part of the tribe's way of life and is deeply cherished by those who participate.